Today, we are going to talk about adrenaline. Good morning. I have already taken my supplements and drank my celery juice, and now I am having breakfast, which is half of a papaya with a little bit of lime juice squeezed on top. These two together is so yummy. Hi guys, how are you all doing? I am doing great on this no-fat diet. Hope you guys are still joining me. Well, I'm going to be adding a new vitamin or supplement, and it's called Vitex Berry or Chast Tree Berry. This right here is a vitamin or supplement that will help to balance hormones and adrenaline, which we often have way more adrenaline in our body than we need, and that makes it's very toxic. If you have too much adrenaline in your body, it's actually really toxic. And so, let's see, what toxicity can you have from it? Issues such as your hair, your nails, or your skin. Having too much adrenaline can also cause anxiety. Having too much adrenaline in your body causes liver issues, and the list goes on and on. So basically, adrenaline is meant to be used as an extra or added boost of energy when needed. And so that's why they kind of refer it to like your fight or flight situations, or you're exerting yourself, or things like that. But when your adrenal glands are not working properly, you don't actually distribute adrenaline appropriately. So it can be given too much comes out or too little. And there's many things that cause your body to dish out adrenaline or pump out adrenaline. Like when you get nervous, go through some emotional stress in your life, divorce, breakup, death in the family or loved one, giving birth, even to something as simple as like taking a shower. So there's like many different things that our body just naturally gives off adrenaline, and there's all different types of adrenaline too. But if your adrenal glands are not working properly, then like I said, it will be misfiring. And too much adrenaline makes it really hard on the liver. Yeah, the liver is the one who has to go and clean out the blood because there's too much adrenaline inside. So it causes all kinds of issues and to the liver. And again, that's another place that we need to take care of. So if you don't take care of your adrenal glands, then you kind of are hurting your liver. They kind of go hand in hand. And so in addition to me taking care of my liver by doing no fat, I've been taking care of my adrenal glands. How do you go about doing that? Is that you have to eat or supply your body with mineral salts, glucose, and potassium every hour or two. The long hours that I used to not eat when I used to work at my previous job in retail really took a toll on my body. That by not eating for a long period of time, that causes your adrenal glands to dish out adrenaline, because your body needs energy, and so it's going to try to get it from adrenaline, and that's just how you have to function. So if you're not supplying your body with those three things, it has to use adrenaline. So that's one way that I was hurting my adrenal glands. Another way is, well, since I wasn't eating correctly or every 1 to 2 hours, I relied on other sources of energy, such as caffeine. And I was completely dependent on caffeine. I drank coffee like no other. Every morning I could not begin my day without coffee. And I don't mean like a cup of black coffee. No, I mean like the giant venti sugary caramel macchiato with tons of sugar and fat and calories plus the caffeine. I was drinking those kind of things. And I don't mean like just that. Add a shot in there. I could even have an afternoon coffee as well. So, and that's the kind of coffees I would drink. So I couldn't live without caffeine. And then I even went through a period where I took supplements that had caffeine because I needed caffeine before I started exercising, before I started working out, because I was too tired in the evening. I also use things like those energy drinks and stuff like that. So caffeine was my go-to source when I needed energy, and that just really dehydrates the body and puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the adrenal glands as well as the liver. So for those who are curious as to like, can't they still have coffee during this thing? You can. Everything's your choice. But after I learned what coffee does or caffeine does to the body, I was like, no, I don't want to incorporate that. And you can get off of coffee or caffeine by really concentrating on supplying your body, which is called by Anthony William, the medical medium, the grazing method, which is what I mentioned to you before, is eating those 3 things: glucose, mineral salts, and potassium every 1 to 2 hours. Anything after 3 hours of not eating, your body will naturally use adrenaline to fuel it. So you have to eat within 1 to 2 hours. I know it's a different way of thinking. I know it's a different habit. And you're going to be thinking, oh my gosh, that's so much to eat. But you don't have to eat a lot. You just have to supply yourself with those 3 things. And you can snack and nibble. And that's kind of like how I eat. I don't really eat big meals. I sort of just snack. The only meal that I really eat that's kind of big is dinner. But other than that, I just kind of pick and nibble throughout the day. So you guys, it's important to take care of those adrenal glands, and that's why I am taking this, because and this also helps with swelling, it said, and what else did I read? Just for ladies, it does help with your hormones, your reproductive hormones. This is also, even though it says it's women's health support, this is also great for men. And I'm actually going to be looking to have my husband take it as well. He doesn't have any issues, but I am really working on trying to help him take care of his liver and his adrenal glands. So we are kind of in that state. That's where he is jumping on board with me on this whole healing journey. He's taken an interest in that, and yeah, that's kind of what our plans are together. And I didn't really understand, even though I read all the books and all the things, but I really didn't digest and grasp the concept of how important the liver is until recently. I mean, I knew it was super, super important to take care of it, but I didn't think that that was the main cause of my symptoms to be long lasting. Like, I do have some Epstein Barr virus, but it really is my liver and my adrenal glands that are taking this long length of time to heal. And so I gotta keep on it. And I think most of us in the world are dealing with or could use the support of taking care of their liver and taking care of their adrenal glands. So if nothing else is wrong with you, which is great, just be mindful of taking care of those 2 organs on a daily basis. And those 2 things, like, I'm gonna tell you, wait, hold on, before I sign off. Adrenaline is like one of the biggest, like, aging things that we could have in our body. Like, that oxidizes us. That's what's going to age you, is adrenaline. So all those, like, sports or roller coasters and all that kind of stuff. People who are addicted, yes, you can be addicted to adrenaline, who are addicted to that high of that adrenaline being released, they are aging quicker than those who are not dishing out those adrenaline. And the way to combat aging is to take care of your liver. Your liver is the resource that is going to be able to repair everything and filter out everything and support a healthier lifestyle. So, to all of you out there, take care of your liver and take care of your adrenal glands. For lunch, I'm having a smoothie made of bananas, organic wild blueberries, some barley grass juice powder, add a tablespoon of dose flakes, a tablespoon of organic raw honey, organic raspberries, juice from half of a lime, and some water. Blend until smooth, and voila, lunch is ready. For dinner, I just redid that salad I had last night, made of cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, cauliflower, and mushrooms. And then I just topped it off with a little bit of coconut aminos. This is my new favorite salad. So delicious and so yummy and so satisfying. That's it for today, you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow.